Hey, yo, what's up? It's Kyle back on here, and a very long time. I got my man Matt here with me, and generally we do a play-by-play for pay-per-views, but been having some difficulties with that. So I thought, why not go on YouTube? Could have done either YouTube or Facebook, and go live and talk about stuff and
Yeah, dude.
watch Survivor Series and talk about Survivor Series and do a play-by-play reaction, whatever. It just
Hey, what the fuck? Yeah.
just had
Hey, asshole. Oh, you idiot. Oh, sorry, cat.
Priest versus Nakamura.
Yep, welcome to the pre-show. This is the match I really look forward to. And, of course, they put it on the pre-show, and it ends in disqualification.
Yeah, for one thing, they put it on the pre-show, and then they end the match with a disqualification.
Like, Christ almighty.
Well, the night's already off to a rough start.
Yep, pretty much. Bullshit. Like, seriously, no reason for it.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. But what do you expect? I mean, the set is boring once again.
I mean, you've got the blue and the red and the stage, but then aside from that, it's not very. It's not what you would like what they had for Survivor Series. SummerSlam was a much better setup, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. It showed imagination, it showed promise, and yeah. What happened between then and now? I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. They were talking about a achievement for Randy Orton. I didn't really catch what it was. I'm sure they'll talk about it again with the match with RK Bro and the Usos. And they also brought up The Rock and it being 25 years that he debuted at Survivor Series. Well, when we were doing the projection video, I think you said 27.
I did, actually. So I screwed up there.
You're only ahead by so like 2023.
Yeah.
20, so by 2025, it'll be like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Because it was 96.
Yep, November 96.
So, yeah, there's that.
Oh, there's Kevin Steen. Or Kevin Owens, if you are a real wrestling geek.
To show everyone that I am a man of integrity, that I am who I've been saying that I am, and to make things right. So, look, I've said before, everything I have is ready.
Yeah, it's this storyline too really sucks. They're having Kevin Steen, or yeah, whatever. He's turning into, oh yeah, I'm a bad guy, and this, I'm bad. I'll show you all. And
yeah, that and the whole fucking horse shit with Austin Theory.
Oh,
that sucks. Major donkey balls.
Pretty much. There's somebody coming over in a limo. So.
Will is the boss.
Huh.
What is that, a Quidditch ball? Or, no, it's a golden egg.
Oh. Okay. So.
Only in WWE we get a chant for fucking egg.
Mhm.
I mean, anytime you see Vince McMahon, something's about, something good's gonna happen, but
Maybe.
yeah, who
There's
knows?
a rumor I found on YouTube, a couple actually. Triple H is starting his own company, potentially, maybe. So he's not coming back to WWE as far as I know. He's done with NXT.
Yeah.
Apparently Vince is sick, which, yeah, the guy doesn't fucking sleep, so.
Well, it's funny how you hear all these stories of Vince and how he, doesn't like people coughing around him or sneezing around him and all this other stuff. And yet, for a man of his age,
Yeah.
his immune system, I'm sure, is very.
Now this is something that's going to be interesting.
So that something they just must have recently did, because we didn't talk about that for the prediction video.
No, 25-man battle royal,
Yeah.
which will be interesting. Wow, it's 25th anniversary. If anything, they could have put a take team match on the pre-show. They really could have. But no, they have to put on a match that I was most looking forward to.
Yeah.
I mean, the WWE Universal Championship match will be pretty cool, I guess. But
On SmackDown, they made this match more appealing, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
oh, I agree.
Like you had, like I said, the attack on Rome. The attack on Big E by the Usos,
Yeah,
and they beat him. They gave him a pretty good beat down, but he was able to get back at them. And then on SmackDown, it was going to be Xavier and Roman have a face-to-face and maybe a fight or whatever. And so Roman comes out and he points to the edge and he's like, Usos! Nothing. Does it again. Still nothing. Here comes Jay. Here comes Jimmy, whichever one was first, whichever one was second. Here comes Xavier's in the ring. Here comes Big E.
Yeah.
They throw fisticuffs. Big E throws Roman into the ring. Xavier and Big E are stomping a mud hole and walking it dry on Roman. And then, Xavier and Big E took out the Usos again. Roman Superman punches Big E. Roman goes to spear Big E. Big E picks him up for the big ending. Roman gets out of it. And then that's how SmackDown ends.
Yeah, no, I saw that this morning. And I know that I shit all over the Becky Charlotte match, but honestly, they do have a history together. I forgot about the 4 Horsewomen thing.
Yeah.
It just didn't really make sense. I mean, they're gonna wrestle again because they have the Raw and SmackDown championships
Yeah.
for the women, so there was really no reason to take the belt off of Bianca.
Mm.
I mean, yeah. There's just so much potential, and I mean, that's the thing. You want this company to succeed still, and they're kind of half-assing everything.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
But, I mean, there are some good things,
Yeah. There are some good things. There are some things that you question, but I mean, not every company is going to be perfect.
No, not really.
Now you may say, one is better than the other. That's, I'm sure, what a lot of people's opinion is going to be. But not everybody, every company is going to be perfect.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's like we've said before. As much as we shit on certain things regarding the WWE, there's also been a lot of things that we've praised about the WWE as well. Most recently, the Thunderdome concept. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're still fans of WWE. Watch it. Yeah, the product isn't as good as it was 20 years ago, but that's because you have to evolve.
yeah,
You know, Impact is not going to be Impact 10 years ago.
no,
You know, that's just the way it is. And you know what? AEW is going to evolve.
oh yeah, yeah. And like, it, another thing about it too is like, as much as we shit on Vince and talk, say he's out of touch and he's lost it. He's not the same man he was 25, 30 years ago, which may be true.
Yeah,
But there's still a lot of things. The man's still a fucking genius.
yeah.
At
Certain ways he is, yes.
being in his mid 70s, being in the business since literally his father owns the company, and it was the Triple WF, and he was just doing commentary and maybe the odd interview thing
Yeah,
to being in charge, being in the chair, and running the company for the last, I don't know, 40, 30, 40 plus years.
about, yeah.
Since I'll say at least maybe the latter part of the 70s and the 80s.
About, yeah.
Early 80s for sure.
Well, like I said, I found footage. Well, I didn't find footage, but there's footage somewhere of Vince McMahon in 1969, and I believe WWF. So that's when he debuted, apparently, as a commentator.
Right.
Now, I couldn't find the footage, but I found Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be interesting because, again, it doesn't show promise right now, but
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, there's still doing the review of Turning Point.
Yeah, we had been doing play-by-plays for Impact pay-per-views, but the last couple, and I think from here on out, Impact pay-per-views are going to be starting at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
going till, I'd say, at least 1 in the morning.
Why that's happening, I don't know.
But
It's
like,
kind of a shame.
Matt and I get together for
Oh shit.
Matt and I get together to do a play-by-play. Yeah, we can get together at whatever time, and then it starts at 11. Or it starts at 10. We'd only be able to do the first hour and a half,
Yeah.
and then you'd be going to bed, and I'd be coming back here.
Yeah. I mean, so the best bet is just do that the next day.
Yeah. I kind of figured, this morning or at some point today, you would have did a review of it, watched it, and did a review of it.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I could have watched it, but I got distracted doing other things.
Yeah.
finishing SmackDown and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I'm sure at some point he'll do a review of it and put it on his channel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I figured, like, you came up here for a little bit last night and then you went back down to your apartment and I figured, hey, you know what? I'll watch it myself. However far I get into it, I'll just watch and see how it goes and whatever. Fuck, I had a bitch of a time. Even just trying to get on
Yeah.
to it to watch it.
Yeah, they suck. It sucks sometimes. But because people from around the world have streaming it, and it's almost like, yeah, it's kind of, that's how it is. They stream the show, and sometimes you can't get it, and yeah, that's what happens. So you have to watch it the next day. And it looks like they're starting with Charlotte and Becky, getting it over with.
I guess.
So, there it is.
Yeah. How are we gonna do this? Can I shift that over, down, and then
Yeah.
there we go, that works. Oh, we over there. Oh, fuck. Actually, I got this too.
Yeah, The Rock's in a movie with Ryan Reynolds. So that is probably promoting that movie as well.
Most likely. You're right.
Cool.
Share the table.
Yeah.
I can understand them taking Dominic out of the Survivor Series match because they wanted it to be all. Well, there's all former champions on the team for Raw.
Yeah.
Well, except for Dominic, and so it's like, all right, you throw Bobby Lashley in there, cool. Could have thrown anybody in there, really, but it doesn't really matter. And then you take out Ray and throw in Austin Theory.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea. Austin Theory doesn't even belong in that caliber.
Nah.
But then again, Shotzi Black, not Shotzi, Tony Storm doesn't belong on that women's team anyways. Either.
I guess, yeah.
But I fucking hate Charlotte Flair.
Ow. I wonder if Vince with that golden egg was a hint at this.
That's possible.
That would suck. Brand new. Okay.
Yeah, that's just disappointing. It looks, well, it looks like a Raw and SmackDown stage.
Yeah.
Again, I know it's free, but come on. Put a little effort into it. I know they did for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Guys, the Thanksgiving in America is this coming Thursday.
Yeah.
Nick, Michael Cole saying it's Thanksgiving week tradition. I'm like, oh yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up, and then yeah, it's Thursday.
Well, usually they followed up with Christmas. Like I remember in '92, and you have Thanksgiving Survivor Series, and at the end of the show, Santa Claus comes out with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Well, Bret Hart's already in there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so, and there's that shot of Charlotte and the helicopter, WrestleMania 35.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for what it was, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Becky T belts thing was dumb. I didn't care. And I said that before. I don't like wrestlers that have like multiple titles. I get it, They're champion from every corporation that there is. But
yeah.
I said that in the video that we did on Friday, and it was like a shoot, sort of.
Yeah.
You have Charlotte not wanting to give the title to Becky, and Becky throws the title to Charlotte and leaves.
Yeah.
And apparently there was a backstage segment with them. Backstage. A heated argument. They had to be separated.
Yeah. Yeah, that night when Becky slapped Charlotte, that was when the man thing took off. Gimmick character took off.
Shut up. But I did watch that promo with Becky, and I know what she was talking about.
Like, don't get me wrong. Matches they've had against each other have been very, very good.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's true.
Now, to see that they're no longer friends and, they got into a backstage altercation with each other and, Charlotte's, the whole, oh, Charlotte's better than Becky and, all this other stuff. It's like, well, maybe Charlotte has won the majority of matches they've had against each other, but like they're such on an even playing field
Yeah.
talent wise that it almost negates the fact that Charlotte has I would say the majority of matches they've had against each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, like for all we know, yeah, they could, say, oh, they're no longer friends, there's hatred, there's animosity, whatever. Behind this, behind the scenes, they could still be the best of friends.
Yeah, pretty much. Bull and shoe ugly.
Yeah.
I always love the musical influences from these people.
Yeah.
References, that's what I like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine Freddie Mercury there during the match with Priest and Nakamura. You had Rick Boogs playing the guitar during the match, and he's doing these riffs. And I think it was Pat referenced Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's cool.
I don't think I would have called Charlotte to wear as Becky's wearing red.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's her hair color, but
Mm.
oh, let's go to him, bitch.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's one thing I'm gonna say about Charlotte is she's got one badass spirit.
Yeah. I think she's one of the few women in wrestling that have a legit spear.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe Tessa Blanchard? Or did she use a spear?
I can't remember her. No, I don't think so.
Like, there have been a few women that have used a spear, but, like, Charlotte is just so wicked. I wonder if WWE was like, all right, we're, we're bringing you back. You know, you're gonna win the championship from Bianca at SummerSlam. You know, you're gonna be big time backs and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
We want you to have another finisher besides the disarmer. Because that's been her go-to, her bread and butter,
Pretty much.
her entire career. Now she's got this manhandle slam, which is like, okay, fine, but like, you'd think they would have done something less reminiscent of the rock bottom, for fuck's sakes.
Probably. I mean, I was watching Sasha Banks and Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah,
That was the most vicious pink statement I've ever seen.
very reminiscent of the bank statement she used 3 years ago, I want to say. Elimination Chamber.
Okay. Uh,
Ooh. Of course, you throw a cheap shot in at the New York Mets.
oh, yeah. I just wanted to know what that crap on Charlotte's face was. She's always wearing that, like she's Chris Statlander.
Yeah, I think they're just like little gems.
Mm. Huh. She's definitely not a gem.
No. I mean, Becky has been consistent in WWE. Yeah, she's had championships. Yeah, she went on a 3-year tear. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, they have, like, WWE has just taken Charlotte to levels beyond comparison of anybody.
Mm.
I mean, 13-time women's champion.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, to be honest, you can talk as much shit about Charlotte as you want. Fact of the matter is, Charlotte is one of the best women's wrestlers there's ever been in the business.
Well, I can't deny that.
Bar none.
No, I can't deny that. I mean, listen, I said this before. I don't like Shawn Michaels, but I can't deny Shawn Michaels is one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's done so much. He has so many good matches. And yeah,
And I mean, if you go make a list of top, okay, let's say women's wrestlers, top generational women's wrestlers, Charlotte is easily on that list.
yeah. I hate to admit it, but yeah, I think you're right. I believe you're right.
And, you know, you can whine and cry and piss and moan and bitch and complain. Oh, Charlotte's where she is because of her father. No, she's there because she's that fucking good.
She worked her ass off.
Yeah, her dad, he is a 2-time Hall of Famer, 16-time world champion, one of the greatest ever laced with a pair of boots, but goddamn, she's. A lot of people may shit on this opinion, but it's the fucking truth. I think she's almost far and above, almost surpassed her dad.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, look, she didn't get nowhere because she's Ric Flair's daughter. Tessa didn't get nowhere because she's Tully's daughter.
Yeah,
Rachel didn't get nowhere because she's
Paul
Paul's daughter.
Ellering kid.
Like, you know, the list goes on. These people pay their dues, they work their ass off. And that's just the way it is.
Hell, Braun Breaker, isn't, where he is because he's Rick Steiner's kid.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly though, you look at the Steiners and it was basically Scott who was the more popular one.
Yeah. Like, when Rick and Scott were together, they were a very popular team.
Yeah.
But then when they split up Rick and Scott was the more over and popular one. Rick was popular to a certain extent, but like Scott was another level.
Yeah.
Not saying that Scott was better than Rick, it just seemed to be. You look at their careers when they were not a tag team, and Scott was like here, Rick was maybe, I don't know, here.
Yeah. And that's the way it is with tag teams. The Hardy Boys, who was more popular. Well,
Jeff.
The Valiants, who was more popular.
Probably Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, exactly.
I mean, fuck, the way this match is going so far, it almost erases from your memory that horrible travesty of Nakamura.
Yeah. I will say this is a good match. And to be fair, I think Nakamura and Priest had a good match, except for the ending, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Bruce Pritchard, I think, was like, I was watching a Ruthless Aggression show, one of the episodes, and Bruce was like, yeah, Vince didn't want a wrestling company, he wanted an entertainment company.
Right.
Just talking about when they became more wrestling entertainment. Well, what do you think they're doing in the ring right now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's entertainment, but it's wrestling.
Yeah.
And that even goes back to, watch the Monday Night Wars and Vince and Ted Turner having a conversation. And Turner's like, I'm in the wrestling business. And Vince's like, good for you. I'm in the entertainment business. There's a difference. But bottom line is, it's fucking wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You can put whatever fancy, smancy ass title on it you fucking want. Bottom line is, it's fucking wrestling.
I mean, WCW had way more vignettes. They had way more shows, talk shows.
Yeah.
They were just as much entertainment as WWF at the time.
Yeah.
I could have said, well, Stevie Ray or Booker T. Booker T being more popular. We're past that now.
Well, I mean, I think it got to a point with Stevie where it was either an injury or he just wanted to go on and do other things. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think they even talked about it in the Booker T biography. But yeah, Booker just excelled.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, you look at Harlem Heat as a tag team, they are, or were the most decorated tag team in that company's history. 11 or 12 time tag champs. Speaking of that, I was on Instagram earlier and I sent you that thing about Jonah or Bronson Reed.
Yep.
Going is now an Impact. He attacked Josh Alexander, but I seen the entrance of.
But see, I thought that Jonah was in Japan because he showed up at Battle of the Valley, and then, well, actually, no, it wasn't in Japan. That was like the post interview.
Right.
So, yeah, maybe he's on Impact now.
Yeah, he probably signed with Impact.
Because you had, like, Jonah, Pablo, you had, that's cool. No shit, Pat.
Well, I mean, like, she just called her a bitch, and when Priest broke the guitar of Booze, friggin' McAfee, that's bullshit. Like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so
Like, there are things that WWE has started to do more of that they didn't do 3 to 4 years, like prior to 2019.
yeah,
Bitch, bullshit, missionary position, references like that, but still nowhere near, like, AEW is on, is more,
well, it's TV 14.
yeah,
I mean, WWE is still PG-13 or whatever it's called now. But they're trying to appeal more to the adults again, which is fine.
yeah,
The Attitude Era had that stuff too, but they bleeped out all the shit and the piss and all of that.
yeah,
Which the piss I don't understand, but anyways.
yeah. It was what it was.
Mm-hmm. And I said that before, there should be balance.
Yeah,
Do stuff for kids, but don't forget about, the 18 to 45 or whatever age range.
Yeah. I mean, for a little while there, they were calling Jericho the demo god because, AEW had that appeal to the 18 to 45 demographic.
Yeah. So we have Becky Lynch do the fake four, and now we have Charlotte doing
The Disarmer.
yes.
It was not the best figure four that anybody has ever applied,
No.
but, for what it was effective, I guess.
This whole thing with Naomi and Sonya Deville is starting to piss me off. Oh yes. That's how it's done.
Nah. For as intense of a match as it was, and as good of a match as it was, I mean, you can't call it a sloppy finish, but it's your atypical finish.
Pretty much.
You tried to do it to me, so I'm going to do it to you, and actually, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right away, Corey.
She do. I'll say I think it's bullshit that they have Ric Flair no longer mentioned in WWE.
Yeah.
All because of Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I think that's the last time that Goldust and The Rock had a match.
I think so. Yeah, and I mean, like, prior to Rocky getting the mass success that he had, and, using the Rock bottom, that was, he needed a finisher, so it was just your run-of-the-mill shoulder breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shouldn't call it run-of-the-mill. It was your standard, least likely finish, the shoulder breaker.
Yeah. Yeah, Drew McIntyre. So there's a guy that actually made a comeback in WWE after getting fired.
Yeah.
Going back to England.
Yeah.
Um,
Getting fired, going to ICW,
ICW.
being in ICW for a little bit,
Going to Impact.
going to Impact, having a run there, being Impact World Champion, and then going to NXT, being on NXT for a little bit, and then, coming up on the main roster. Yeah, Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, so far they only have the women's match.
Well, like it was like I said, there's 3 to 4 weeks. So I say at least 3 weeks
Yeah.
away from War Games, so they got lots of time to build up a card. So we got the men's Survivor Series match next.
Here it is.
Well, let's see how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
The match will continue until all members of the team have been eliminated, and the remaining team will be declared the
Or Survivor, if there's only one left this year. Well, actually, no, I'm not kidding, but yeah. There's lots in there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of some of it's diet, so
No worries.
really all depends on what you want. There's Diet Pepsi in there.
You got classical sauce in there too.
Yeah. It's, I think both our fridges are the same, like Frigidaire, but yours opens from this side, mine opens from the opposite side.
Oh yeah, because I'm left-handed. Now see, what I love about your fridge is I can actually go in there into your freezer and get something, whereas my freezer is like way up there. Unless that's just me.
I don't know. Maybe your fridge is a little bit higher up than mine. Freezer
Yeah,
one?
I can't get
I
anything.
can't.
I just got somebody drop off meat for me.
Nice.
Yeah, so one of our neighbors.
Yeah.
Last in theory. The one I forgot was there's only one survivor. Like, yeah, there's 2 teams or 1 person wins.
Well, it depends on how many are left.
Oh, that's true too, yeah.
There's been a few Survivor Series and Survivor Series elimination matches where there's been the clean sweep.
Yeah. Because I remember made no sense.
I'm really interested in seeing whether or not Shotzi and Sasha are going to be able to coexist for that team.
That'd be interesting.
looking in the kitchen, it's like you're looking for a treat or something. Munchies?
Yeah. Why? No, I don't know. Sorry.
Oh no, just I mean, have a drink, that's fine. Help yourself, there's plenty in there.
Nah, I try not to buy that stuff anymore. Because I know I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
That's how bad I am with sugar.
I mean, yeah, every so often when Matt and I have gotten together, either I'm at his place or he's up here, yeah, we've had, chocolate or chips or the odd time we like donuts or
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just and hanging out, not really like doing play-by-plays or whatever. Sometimes that's happened.
Yeah. What I love about Seth Rollins is he's so flamboyant as a heel now.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it looks like he's having fun. I mean, there's going to be a point where he may go to AEW, but that may or may not happen. I don't know.
Well, I remember seeing a picture on, I think it was Twitter. It was a side-by-side picture. It was a picture of Becky and Seth. Becky had, I think it was the Raw Women's Championship, and Seth had the Universal Championship. And then it was Becky and Seth again, but it was like Seth in that blue outfit with like the kind of like the robe.
Oh, yeah?
And Becky with the skimpy outfit, I'll say, whatever, like showing a lot of skin, which she seems to have been doing a lot more of
Yeah.
lately. And it's like, you can't tell me that these two people are the same as they were. Like, look at, the man and the architect, if you will, from, let's say, 2-3 years ago, where when they both had the championships, and they're going against
Lacey Evans,
yeah,
your favorite.
yeah, and then now, yeah, they're their characters are very opposite of what they used to be. And you are right, Seth does look like he's having fun.
Yeah. And that's cool to actually see that. I know that, it's like you take chicken shit and make chicken salad, whether you like what you're doing or not. And a lot of them just went over to AEW or other companies.
Yeah.
And it was like, kind of, I know that a while ago, a lot of them got released.
Yes.
And that really sucks.
Yeah.
Especially because I thought they were doing well.
Yeah.
It's like you had, and I probably mentioned this on Friday, Taya Valkyrie going, don't support WWE. They screw their people over.
Yeah.
Well, they've been doing that before she got into NXT.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, you bring that up and it brings to mind the video you and I were watching Friday, and it's like Triple H's not legacy, but like his work with NXT and stuff is being washed away with, them changing them changing NXT and releasing a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, they even said Sheamus isn't having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I'm watching him. Doesn't seem like he's
Yeah, I know.
miserable
No.
or phoning it in, as it were.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously going to be still doing the best he can with the situation he's got. And, him with Rich Holland now. And it's like, okay, for a while now, it was, you see Sheamus with the hat and his hands taped up and the wife beater shirt, I'll say, and the pants. And it's like, okay, where the fuck are you going with this?
Yeah.
And, they could have brought up Rich Holland sooner, but now that he's on the main roster, on SmackDown, and, we've seen Holland as this English street fighter, if you will,
Yeah.
with the club, and it's like, okay, now it's kind of making sense. Like, I would like to see them tie it together,
Yeah.
but, it is what it is.
I mean, shit, I wanted to see that with Wade Barrett and Sheamus.
Yeah.
Had you not ruined Wade Barrett in the ring, I mean, I thought about it like this. Eventually, you can have McIntyre, Sheamus, Barrett. They can have a stable.
Yeah.
Call themselves the United Kingdom.
I mean, they tried that with the League of Nations,
Yeah.
with Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev, and Alberto, and yeah, it was good, but you only do so much with that.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're back with an audience, I hope that it lasts.
Yeah.
I know there's one country now that has gone into lockdown again.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they showed a picture. I didn't watch the thing or look at the article or whatever.
Yeah.
And protest anti-vaxxers. It's like, come on.
You had made mention earlier about how you wish you had wished that Charlotte had wore a blue ring gear for her match.
Great minds think alike.
Majority of Raw, Team Raw is wearing red, Who on SmackDown has blue? No one. Well, maybe Jeff Hardy, but
Way to fight for your team.
I mean, shit. You got Austin Theory with the fucking Monday Night with a Raw shirt. Hello,
Yeah.
Team Raw wear Raw shirts. Team SmackDown wear SmackDown shirts. And Kevin Owens just fucking walking away.
Pretty much. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I can see it now. January, you can expect Kevin Steen on AEW.
Yeah, you can expect Owens to be. Oh well, okay, Shane or McIntyre's got blue, but I mean, you know, he's from Scotland, so. Yeah.
But see, that's what's called a shoot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're not being taken care of in a company, then like AEW, like I'll say this, there's a guy on YouTube, and he's also on Instagram.
Right.
Can't remember his first name, but he has Down syndrome, and he's also a huge wrestling fan.
Right.
He recently went to AEW, I think Dynamite,
Yeah.
maybe Dynamite or Rampage.
Yeah.
He met a lot of wrestlers, took a lot of pictures with them.
Yeah.
There was a video of him and Mark Henry
Right.
for a second, and then
Yeah.
there's him with Cody and CM Punk.
Yeah.
My point is, they all seemed like they were a family, one big, you know, they all got along. I mean, yeah, it goes to show you that, I mean, and those were the faces, so it's not like he took pictures with Omega or anybody else, but
Meh.
it goes to show you the family that AEW is compared to WWE. When you have one of your wrestlers walking out of the match, you're in trouble.
Like, it's been your quintessential heel thing for a while now, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Owens is on his way out. Whether or not he'll go to AEW, who knows?
I
But,
can see it. I don't know.
yeah. Now, to your point, you watch, let's say, a 24, where they talk about a WrestleMania or a Crown Jewel or a Royal Rumble or whatever the case may be. They will show things like before the show, like hours before the show, and there's, you know, interaction with the wrestlers and, you know, whoever will, you know, or even if it's like a 365, you know.
Yeah.
Like, to say WWE is not you know, tight knit family, I call bullshit.
Okay.
Especially when you take into consideration the fact you and I both fucking brought this up.
Yes.
Brody Lee.
There you go. Yep.
They did the whole, you know, tribute to him on AEW. This is your, celebration of life,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. They did in memory of Luke Harper on fucking WWE.
Oh yeah. Of course.
And, you know, have like uh, talk about several times he would do stuff with uh, Austin, Creed, Xavier Woods, whatever, and
Yeah.
up, down, down, and playing game. Just like the thing that was so unique about him was, yeah, when he was Luke Harper, he was this unusual character. The man behind the character was just
Oh God, yeah.
such a cool dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, him buying ring gear for John Silver.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would do that? Him.
Yep.
I mean, shit. I think he'd even buy everybody lunch. I
Yeah,
think,
that's what I
even.
heard. And that's the thing. This guy was such a genuinely nice human being.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of is one of those things where they get taken from us,
Yeah.
you know?
Unfortunately, yes, he was taken from us. Another one. Too fucking soon, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, like even as the Exalted One, yeah, he was in the ring. He was an ass kicker and physical, and he could talk the talk, and he was very good. But like just your quintessential, all around lovable guy.
Yeah. It's just like, Owen Hart.
Oh yeah,
Kurt Hennig.
yeah,
Or shit, there's others,
yeah.
you know? It's kind of like, it sucks. I mean, it sucks, obviously. And when I found out that Brody had died, it was,
Yeah.
John, basically. It was like, well, it was a huge shock. And then just kind of like, wow, I don't understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And,
Then you watch the Unrestricted where they talk to his wife, Amanda,
yeah, I think so.
and she went into detail about him having troubles breathing, and they thought it was COVID, but none of the tests were coming back positive. It was negative, and it was like we'll keep. Eventually, it'll come back. It'll come up negative or positive, and it never did. And then it was like, no, something much worse is going on here, but it did did so much damage to his lungs
Yeah.
that by the time they could really do anything to save him, it was more or less too late.
Yeah.
And then here's another example. When they told Negative One or Brody Jr. that his dad had passed, they had I think it was Xavier and Biggie there.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause,
Exactly.
Brody Lee Jr. was so close to those guys, and Xavier Woods, really, they taught. There was bit. I can't remember what it was, when it was. They had the ring. Three of them had images of things that they went through with him and matches and that on the ring during tribute, and just how emotional he got is like, that's the kind of dude John was.
Yeah. Like Austin can't talk about him without breaking down. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Pardon me.
you have these guys in different companies, and when you think about it, when someone passes away, there's no competition. It's it's wrestling. And I know that the tribute at Full Beard, Eddie,
Yeah.
that was, and that's kind of what they stole it.
Yeah.
You know.
And of course, it was fitting that it was, of course, on the anniversary of his passing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And Chris doing the frog splash. And,
Yeah.
it's just like a very loving tribute. Very good. And
Yeah.
after all these years,
Yeah, it's been 10, 11, 11, 15, 10, 16, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18 years ago.
about, yeah.
Because it was 2005.
Yeah.
Sure. And, while we've been talking, the match has been going on. Just a quick update. Corbin got eliminated.
Kyle's happy. Happy Kyle. Sorry, Happy Jennings. I don't know.
I guess. Like, I've never really had anything against Corbin.
Yeah.
Like, anytime when he was in NXT or, on the main roster, we talked about matches that he had, I never had beef with him.
No.
Then, once they started fucking him over, and it's like, yeah.
Haha.
Honorable.
Yeah. Now here's something else, Adam Cole on up, down, down. And when he departed to AEW, they had a goodbye thing for him and
Yeah.
whatever. And
Yeah, they had, it was a series, you could call it. It was Adam Cole, it was Xavier, or it was Adam Cole, it was Xavier Woods, Austin Creed, it was Big Swiss, Cesaro, and Tyler Breeze. They would play Uno.
yeah,
Ooh.
that was one badass spear.
They're talking about Charlotte's spear and how badass it is. His spear, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Although I'd say,
Oh, yep. Xavier is fucking out of there.
I'd say probably my favorite spear, you could say, Moose.
Yeah.
Only because it's different in the fact that when he hits it, he flips.
That's right, yeah.
I'm actually not surprised that this match just broke down to basically a brawl.
No.
What else would you expect?
Well,
I mean, it's good.
Oh, yeah. McAfee's fucking voice cracks more than Lambert's.
Yeah. I mean, how often do you have reg announcers that get into it next level, let's say?
Oh, yeah. But I don't even know if I mentioned that either. You have these guys who are in other companies.
Yes.
These two right here were on Impact.
Yeah, they were on Impact together.
Austin Creed was on Impact.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy was on Impact.
Yes.
Austin Theory was in Evolve.
Yes.
So, that's the thing. It's professional wrestling. If you want to call it sports entertainment, go ahead. But it's still like,
But back to the point I made. Yeah, I did mention, you know, Brody Lee and that whole situation. But anybody that has passed away, it seems like all the wrestling community
yeah,
becomes like a giant. They are a giant family. That's
yeah,
what it is, and they'll do their own special tributes to a certain wrestler passing on whatever promotion.
yeah,
I mean, shit. You look at when Road Warrior Animal passed, and then it was can't remember what pay per view it was. You had Tommy Dreamer and Rachel Ellering as a team, and they did the Road Warriors
yeah.
paint and the shoulder pads. Power hungry round. Fuck off, Pat.
See, I would have just sneak attacked them, but yeah, now you're gonna headbutt to the face.
Pardon me. We got here Sheamus, Hardy, Seth, no,
Yeah, Finn Balor, Austin Theory.
Balor, Theory, Seth, Hardy, and Sheamus. 3-on-2.
Now there you go. Dublin versus County Wicklow.
Dublin versus Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland.
Right?
Battle of Ireland.
The best of the Irish people.
It's too bad I didn't have any more Jameson. No sooner do I see it, I was like, oh, I don't think it's broad who's drinking in Ireland, but
Well, there you go. Sheamus eliminating Finn Balor.
That's how talented that man is. I mean, they did okay with him and NXT, but I think so far he's done much better here on the main roster.
Yeah. Oh, that pig shit away.
Yeah. Smoking was okay then. Backbreaker.
I know I said that AEW was a tight-knit family. Yeah. I understand WWE's done a lot too,
Yeah.
obviously. When I hear them releasing a bunch of people, and when I hear a bunch of shit too.
Yeah.
They're releasing people. It's kind of an independent contract.
Yeah.
And I put up the bloopers for shows that we did.
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
And next week we will be starting the look back at year series with 1995.
Yeah.
I know you had mentioned about Hardcore Heaven.
Right.
Unfortunately, that didn't start till a year later. So
Yeah, I just came
yeah,
first thing that came to mind. I mean, with all the history between Hardy and Sheamus, them, doing stuff like that, like Sheamus on all fours and Jeff coming off of his back to them both doing the 10 beats.
yes.
I'm sure that had to feel good for Hardy to do that to Theory.
And that was fucked up.
Nah.
So Austin Theory just eliminated Sheamus.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna get a face full of fuck.
I'd say so.
Not close enough. Well, he just got eliminated, so I guess he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Pretty much.
Sheamus got eliminated, asshole.
You can call this not really a nitpick, but okay, this is an observation. Usually with Survivor Series, whenever there's a victory for Raw or SmackDown, they'd have a little scoreboard pop up on the screen.
Oh.
Where is it? I
Like,
haven't had it. And I don't think, I mean, they're probably not going to. Anyway.
I hadn't thought about that either.
Bye Austin.
Actually, yeah. Oh, and I'm the kind of person that gets distracted by bird.
Yeah, exactly.
So when they used to have that, it would be hard to watch the match because I'd be kind of waiting. If they do that with AEW, the Dynamite, you know.
Yeah. You saying that though reminds me of the movie. Brought to mind the movie Up. My name is Doug, I think. I love me and pet. You're past your prime. Could you imagine if Jeff had got the win that way?
Yeah. I hope Pat's voice gets faded out.
Yeah.
It might have been SummerSlam where he almost did get his voice give out.
Yeah. Well, it was WrestleMania 32, I think it was. Michael Cole's voice, Fred, he was struggling. Like, you could tell his voice, it wasn't gone, but it was very weak.
Yeah.
From all the energy he was bringing and what have you.
Yeah. Shit, I know my voice can get foggy after a while.
Yeah.
Friday, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Oh, on the knees. I'm not surprised he got the win, to be honest.
No.
I mean, you're gonna, like, okay, what he's got going on right now is good. You know, he's got an opportunity at the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
But now, like, him getting the win in this match, like, all right, let's, you know, it'll just skyrocket that his character to a friggin' heights.
Yeah.
Bigger heights, newer heights, whatever.
Well, that's the thing, I'm thinking that might not happen, I'm not sure, but WrestleMania 38, we have Edge finally get the title from Seth Rollins.
Maybe.
If that happens, I don't know.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't just be part of this team. He said he would lead this team to victory. How do you feel about it? That's exactly what Seth Rollins did. Oh, it's gorgeous.
WWE.
Shot, shot, shot.
Can't wait. That really bugs me. How you get save 75% off the fucking stuff, whatever, and
Yeah,
it's still expensive as shit.
yeah.
Like I've been looking for the 2000s WWF title,
Right.
and I can't find it nowhere.
I mean,
The Attitude Era title.
yeah. You know, we were talking about treats and stuff like that. So I was like, what the hell? I've got some raspberry Viva Puffs and a giant, well, fairly big dairy milk bar. Well, I've also got a caramel milk bar, but, you know.
Sweetness.
If the boys and girls cheerlead with one match yesterday, that is don't be fooled.
Watching NXT and seeing what Mandy's doing, I thought that's probably the best thing for her. She changed her look and she can show off her wrestling skills. When she was with Dana, I don't know. I don't know. It was more for looks. For some reason, when I saw that, I thought of the brass ball or whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah, but I think that to make more sense, well, for that particular reference, it would have needed to be a ring of some kind.
Yeah.
Grabbing the brass ring.
Survivor Series Deadly Games. That was one of the first pay-per-views I bought on VHS.
Yeah.
Not pay-per-views on TV. That was Royal Rumble '93, but I remember this one fondly. I watched it in grade 9 a lot. Sweet.
There. Got security outside his office?
Is that the clown? Or that's the ball?
That's the egg.
Yeah. The Gobbledygook 2.0.
One of the things that they made mention of that I think is really cool is the fact that Dwayne went, to to New York, WWE, $7 in his pocket, and now he's this big time, Kim's big time wrestler. Now he's this big time movie star. It goes to show you, if you're passionate enough, and you have the will, you have the drive, $7 in your pocket, and you can end up being one of the biggest names in the sport.
And that's the thing too. You can go from fucking $2 to $1 billion just like that.
Yeah.
You have to work for it.
Oh yeah, you got to work for it. You got to earn it, but You got Apollo. You got Commander Aziz. You got. I think with Corey in that spot, and they had a break after that match.
Here comes Ricochet.
Yep.
I'm not sure what's on those tables.
I don't know either. Yeah. Pizza? Oh. So apparently on those tables, and Angelo Dawkins has one in his hand. They're the Pizza Hut triple treat boxes.
Yeah, we tried that once.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Well, I'm bad at math anyway, so it's like $5, $5, $5. Well, that adds up to.
Yeah. They opened the box and there's nothing in it.
I will say I don't think Pizza Hut is as good as it used to be.
Meh.
So we are about to get underway with the celebration of the Drax debut 25 years ago in Survivor Series when he was the sole survivor in his traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup. AJ, the match is actually in the ring. AJ, this is really he's going on the top rope. The couple of them are going to AJ's still active participant. I agree with the third. Just like that, how you're eliminated. Gulak over the top rope, and they're going to shut Benjamin. And Omos off to a quick start already.
Don't matter if you're a friend or foe, your ass is going over.
There's a real possibility of one of these superstars in the ring right now. You'll be talking about 25 years from now. Their contribution. And our truth. The Drew's going to compete with the pizza in hand. Look at this.
Rival Monster Pizza?
Well, of course, I was just going to eat the pizza. Slap ass. I feel sorry for Drew Gulak though.
Yeah. Like I've said before, I don't buy what it says, this intimidating big guy. That just proved it more. Him eating the fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Like, why not just keep him as this big, lovable, goofy character for fuck's sakes? I mean, it is what they're doing now with Gable is much better than the Shorty G shit.
Yes.
But yeah.
Who's goes Dominic Dijakovic?
Yay, you said it correctly.
Yep.
He's had months of practice at it.
Years of practice.
Or yeah, years of practice.
I'm blaming on my shot blocker tonight. 98, 2018.
Well, fuck, you couldn't even see Andrade Cien Almas, so.
Yeah.
And it, that was even before your son had a problem.
Well, yes. I will say I do enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Omas and Shanky
Mm,
face to face do something. Fuck.
there we go. He's almost as tall as almost.
Yeah.
What I like is that you got the Raw on the back of the shirts with USA and SmackDown with Fox.
Yeah.
Now, when we watch SmackDown,
Right.
it's not like Fox, it's like the Detroit station.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. And my brother said, maybe we talked about it, that AJ Styles should finish his career in AEW,
Right.
but it just seems like he's doing, well, he's doing better than Kevin as far as having fun. I think that's the thing too. We know who's phoning it in and who's not.
Sammy being like, hey, we may not like each other, we're fucking Team SmackDown here. We're annihilated. We're getting annihilated. There's only 3 of us left and a bunch of Raw members.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to point at your take team partner's head. I guess there's 2 left on the SmackDown team.
Yep.
Oh, he's pulling Hogan. No.
Look at this man. 7'3", 400 pounds, and on a 4-on-1 attack on Omos. Well, is this too well, too late right now? Trying to get up on Omos at this juncture?
Yes.
And there's a double drop kick by Gordon Ricochet. Omos still on his feet on the shoulder tackle by Dawkins. And overcut by
Oh, it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. No. You got time to pop out.
Ricoche's alright. Come on, big boy.
Let's go. Goes to show you the heart of these people.
I honestly think this will help Omos's credibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you had him as one half of the tag champions with
Yeah.
AJ. Now you have him win this match.
Well, yeah, Moss is already like 27 ish.
Probably, I'm not sure.
He's in his 20s for sure.
Yeah,
And he's not going to have pizza.
why not?
Oh, that's going to be a big mess.
Montez taking the box and running for the heels.
So it's cool to see these big muscly guys that work out in the gym every day and eat pizza.
Yeah. I mean, Buck, with what wasn't 8, and what it wasn't used, I'm sure it'll get 8 by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably split it amongst everybody in the locker room or something. Fuck, there's like 5 or 6 boxes, and you got 2 pizzas, breadsticks, a cookie. You got tons of a lot of food.
Yep.
One game, Saturday, January 1st.
That's a pay-per-view?
I guess, or something.
That does not make any sense.
Yeah, well,
Excuse me. How are they doing Royal Rumble?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're just highlighting Rock's career over the last 25 years.
Now, see, this is what I guess back in the day I thought they both eliminated each other. Big Show and The Rock. But it was The Rock that, in fact, threw him out.
Yeah. Give Pat a match off and rest his voice for the rest of the night. Drink green tea or some herbal tea or lemon tea.
Honey. One of those Stephen Hawking computers. He's gonna kick him when you out now. Pizza. Pizza. Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
Day one-ish.
Yeah. You know, the men's Survivor Series match and the Battle Royal took up quite a bit of time, which is good because you still got the women's elimination match.
Oh,
You
yes.
still got Big E,
Yeah,
Big E Roman
yes. This match.
this match.
That's what I mean. They should have put the Battle Royal in the pre-show. Just another way to another way to disrespect the Intercontinental title.
Okay, so what they just said was, earlier I said they were talking about something with Randy Orton.
Oops.
They just said he sets the all-time record for most pay-per-views competed in history.
Oh wow.
You know, when we
Hey.
we did our protection video, we both pretty much called the Usos winning.
Yeah.
I know it's probably neither here nor there now, but I got a feeling with that, them saying that, this is Randy Orton's, all-time record-setting pay-per-view appearance. Our Kid Bro could get the win. Just saying. I mean, wouldn't be anything wrong with the Usos getting the win, but I just feel that with that being talked about. So, like, we got the 25th anniversary of The Rock's WWE debut, and then Randy having the most all-time pay-per-view appearances.
Right.
Night for celebration.
Yeah.
The cause for celebration,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I think that Usos already had enough wins over the weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only guy that I know would ever spit on Mick Foley
Yeah,
or Harley Race for that matter.
exactly. Mhm.
What did they say about Randy Orton?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that is a very good point they made. We've talked several times about wrestlers that have gotten older, but they can still go like their younger selves, if you will.
Yeah.
Talk about Sting and talk about Billy Gunn, talk about whoever else. But Randy Orton in there too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in his 40s now, and he can still go like he's 25,
Yeah.
24, 25.
Well, shit, we talked about Terry Richards and how he hasn't fucking aged. Rhino still can go from the ring.
Oh yeah. Like yeah. Rhino, Christian, Edge.
Yep.
We got several others.
I mean, as much as I was never a fan, Ric Flair could even go.
Yeah.
When he was in his 50s, no less.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's busted open. Wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Ouch. So I thought that Matt Riddle was bleeding on the right side of his head,
Mhm.
but it doesn't look like it.
No.
Kinder care?
No idea. Good night, night.
See the poster notes.
Yeah.
Getting back to basics as he always does. Oh, great escape. Jey Uso back into another brutal super kick. Knocked down low. Oh, another super kick. Watch Orton all the way back to his corner. Little tacked himself in. A little legal hand down. Putting his price on Jey Uso. Tie kicks. Oh, my God. Oh, look at the athleticism, the speed of Riddle. You saw Orton single-handedly taking out the Uso. Looking out that Riddle doing the same thing. This is unbelievable. All about his speed, his momentum. Chaining together those offensive strikes just like this. Desperately, trying to find out. Here's no avail. Is this a shooting? Not right now. Not right now. How is he not getting? Yeah, supercharged blow. That'll stop the momentum quick. Supercharged Jey Uso needs hope. Pop off that breaker. Now bottom is back to this beat. Oh, kick out just in time by Riddle. That was unbelievable by Riddle. Just an absolute.
Don't mind us. We're not talking. We're really enjoying this match.
Yeah, this is actually very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we expected, Matt. This is what we expected between both these teams. Two of the best in WWE right now. Oh, stuck up to the German suplex. Shoulders down, not long enough. Not too hard for the best. Not too fast. These are the two champions, right? This is Survivor Series. We got back in the performance. Uso tagged it. I don't believe Riddle realized it. Teamwork on the Usos. To the cover. Yeah, I thought that might be it. I think it was able to pop the right shoulder up to preserve his existence in this match. Alliteration to the top of the rolling drop off. Look at this. How many teams can pull this off the alley-oop?
Maybe I'm gonna kill Jay to dye his hair blue.
Yeah.
But then again, Matt isn't wearing red, so
Nah.
Now legal. Super kick of Randy Orton. Usos look ready to put this one away. Super kick sandwich for everyone. The last one demonstrated looks like a win for the Usos.
Riddle. Bridge out of that one.
I can't believe you got both shoulders up. That was it. You can only go one and nothing back.
Well, that's the next strength of Riddle.
oh
Are you
yeah.
able to do that? thud. Jerry's gonna come off the top for the splash and Randy catch him with an RKO.
Spoilers. And there you go.
I mean, you know, in this case, it's not really necessarily a bad thing that our prediction was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, considering the fact it is Randy Orton's record-setting, record-breaking, whatever, history-making moment.
Oh, I mean, just because we predict this, I mean, we're always right.
Oh no. And you know, you commented on something, or I think you posted something on Facebook. I commented on it, and you said we should do like projections, and then like do whoever loses does whatever type of scenario.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, whenever we do like projections, and then let's say we watch a pay-per-view together, we generally don't keep track of who got what right.
No, not really. No, that was only a joke.
Oh, I know.
A friend of mine said we should do a wager, but
Do a wager, yeah. Yeah, we'd have to like do a projection video and put a wager on it, and it's like, loser buys the winner a bottle of whatever, or you know, something along those lines. Then we'd have to, when we watch a pay-per-view, keep a tally of like, who got what right, who got what wrong, and then
yeah.
total it all up at the end. It's like, okay, we got, you know, Matt won or I won, and then go from there. But you know, like we said, we just do the protect, like, you know, Cultaholic, they do the, you know, whoever loses, you know, you got this punishment and whatever. But you know, that's their thing. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we could do a wager on it and do like a friendly wager thing, but you know, we just really do it for like, we do projections just for fun.
Yeah, basically. And I mean, yeah, we already do the dinner thing, so it's not like
Yeah,
you pay or you pay. That's
and like, whoever loses buys dinner the next round or whatever. Like, yeah.
once in a lifetime man's.
Yeah.
A friend of mine came over to watch this with me. He
Yeah.
brought me a coffee. By the main event, I feel like I'm gonna piss my pants.
Yeah.
There's a large coffee.
No, yeah.
This show is an incredible show. Seamless. Honestly, seamless. Yeah. What do you got? Oh, sir.
Raw SmackDown. Fair. First, no they don't tonight. Somebody stole my house. Somebody stole
Hello.
my
Hi. Watching wrestling.
It was Henry Navarre, Johnson.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Yeah.
Willis. Maybe Willis.
Survivor Series. Yeah.
Very important. I hate to say this, but
No.
it is possible that it was Willis. It's not just possible, it's probable.
Oh, man. Cheeseburger bowl.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Back on Raw. Tomorrow night, I'll get to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Jeez. So every superstar from Raw and SmackDown are going to be.
Well, I mean, it is low. It's not too low, but it is low.
How many times did you forget Giant Egg the Survivor Series had to end badly? Nonetheless, switch it, give it out.
I know.
We have a new hero who's running out of SmackDown. We learned all about it this past week. Let's take a look. Sadly.
When we are young,
Yeah.
our parents feel like large than life itself. My dad felt like
No.
you'll be over my family
Yeah, it could be.
was a protected shield. Then, just like that,
Yeah.
our protector is gone.
Alrighty.
Vulnerability is
Love you too. Bye.
it can be seen out.
Guess that's the one thing we'll do in a live, you know. Everything is pretty much going to be on there,
Yeah.
but it's all good. This to me is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a complete 180 from the what she was doing, like the characters she had in NXT,
Right.
like Chen Sai, I think it was, whatever, or that group with her and Boa, and
Oh, yeah.
so. But we have to soon to see where it goes, and how it goes.
Well, when I first saw that, I figured, well, it makes sense that they're gonna give her a character.
Yeah.
We call her the Protector.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that they don't screw it all up. Make her some kind of Chinese warrior.
Well, I mean, it does to me go back to like her original, not really even a character. Like when she was first in NXT, she was like, you know, she'd come out and she'd have a fan and she'd do all these martial arts moves, and then you know, she'd do various things in the ring, and then they turned her heel. You could say turn her heel, and then had her with, and then that faction group, whatever the hell you want to call it,
Yeah.
and then she got called up to the main roster, and yeah,
So now we got the women's Survivor Series match.
yeah,
We'll see how long that goes for.
yeah. We'll see how long that lasts and what happens with that.
History-making WrestleMania for Bianca Belair, who continues to increase her stock
Man, it was the first NXT pay-per-view we did with Bianca Belair.
Mm.
It's the EST, undefeated. Yeah, well, I think that's full of fucking shit.
Oh yeah, like she was undefeated for a while, and then she lost to I don't remember who it was, and then she's like, "I'm still undefeated," and I was like, "No, you're full of fucking shit."
I don't know. Now, Corey's gonna be biased. Is there engaged?
So that's a cool brand gear Bianca has.
Yes.
It has just the Raw logo all over it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bet you whoever's gonna win
Potentially, yeah.
be the Soul Survivor. Bet Domino's next week. This Friday we ordered from this place called Mean Bean Burrito.
Yeah. We were originally planning on ordering from Taco Bell, and we go on the site, take us to the restaurant, which is Lansdowne Street. The Taco Bell, KFC dependency restaurant, whatever the fuck it was. They're closed, and then it's like, what the hell? Then we find out from one of the staff, they're having a staffing issue because they had an outbreak of COVID and nobody wants to fucking work there. And they close at 6. And of course, 6 o'clock is when Matt and I get together. So it's like, well, that blew up in our face pretty much. But we just had a lovely, hey, here's Mean Bean Burritos.
Oh yeah.
Let's check it out.
I mean, we still ate tacos.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kyle though, because I get very hangry.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was fine up until they screwed up where we live.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Skip the Dishes, or I don't know about DoorDash or whatever else there is,
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes they just
the three main ones to know if it's Skip the Dishes, DoorDash, and Uber Eats.
yes.
I did what you told me to do. Yeah, I gave her a backstabber afterwards, but I did what you said.
Yeah. Yeah, another great example of wrestling fan is Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah,
Snoop Dogg's been in WWE, AEW, like that's basically it.
yeah,
But again, two companies.
yeah.
Sasha and Bianca, of course, history. Historic main event in WrestleMania earlier this year. Yeah, it's all about keeping your individual egos in check. Your pride.
You got the two Aussies. Yeah,
Yeah.
face to face. Tony and Rhea. Fuck. Looking at Team Raw, huddling together. Fuck is Zelina short?
Yeah. I saw her at the Men's Center twice, and I felt like screaming, "Somebody get that little girl out of the ring!"
Yeah.
She is fucking like people said that. Well, your dad said that Alexa Bliss is fucking a midget. Zelina's like probably half that size, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, now she's not wearing the mask. Oh, you're wasting time. Yeah.
And Rhea Ripley. Tony Storm picking up the first elimination of this match. Can we get a do-over?
Do-over.
I can't remember calling a timeout. There's no timeouts in the match. Here comes Sasha to go face-to-face with Bianca Belair.
Anytime Bianca has had a big time match, she's always had very creative ring gear.
Yeah.
Whatever it's on. I mean, the Raw logo on the ring attire this time.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. No, she's not the EST for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Nice takedown, waistlock takedown by Bianca Belair. The EST WWE. Bianca is the strongest, particularly on Monday nights. Sasha's finding out firsthand. Bianca Belair has had some frustrating outings recently on Raw, unable to capture the overall
So looking at all of them on Team SmackDown, most of them were wearing jean jackets. From what I thought I saw.
Jean jackets?
Maybe that was just me. I don't know.
Well, aside from the 25-man battle royal, so far this is the only match where everybody has wore the colors of their brand.
Yep,
Well,
they got the memo.
Zelina's in orange, but she
She's,
got the red hair, so that kind of counts.
she's the queen. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Man. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Rhea has got a little bit of red on her outfit, so.
And this is Natalya, the most experienced competitor in this matchup. Natalya. Anyone in Survivor Series history covered by Natalya and a kick out by Liv Morgan. We're talking about the importance of experience in this business. Here's Morgan now in a kick out by Natalia. You know that if Natalia forgot more about this business. Oh, roll shoulders down, kick out at 2. And the other teammates, no. A nice jackknife cover by
One thing I will say about John Huber as well, the only American I know, I mean, I know there's others, that was a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, really.
But he's from Rochester,
Yes.
and upstate New York's not that far from the Ontario border.
No. Yeah. The guy from New York, you would think, oh, he's a fan of the Islanders or the Rangers. No, he's a Leafs fan. But hey, that's cool.
Carmelo's still here. Yeah, no, but Carmelo was eliminated. The advantage back out. Let's look at though. And Natalia's got to keep it 2. Morgan with a drop kick right into Natalia. Great response from Morgan from Natalia. All the way back to the wrong corner down. The wrong corner. Yeah. Jackson, are you aware of what show you are on? That is exactly where we want Natalia to be. All part of time for Natalia. And Rhea Ripley, a powerhouse.
It's funny when I was driving the bus to school, my bus driver, this has nothing to do with what we're watching, but anyways,
Nah.
he was an Edmonton, Ottawa Senators fan,
Yeah.
so kids and I would hate the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Go Leafs.
exactly. It's interesting though that Matt brings that up because he's not really a big sports fan.
No.
Yet he's the shit out of his bus driver that's an Ottawa Senators fan.
Yep. Oh, I tried.
Shane into the cover, flipping away on Rhea, and a kick out. Shane and Natalia said they could actually put this match on themselves. And perhaps they could. With submission, joint manipulation on Rhea Ripley. This is not good for Rhea.
What?
Rhea might have just avoided disaster.
That's one feud I wish you would have had was Rhea and
Red and Shayna, yeah.
And Rhea with the right. Stunning.
I think they did wrestle on NXT.
I was just about to say, I think they may have had 1 or 2 matches, maybe, or in thereabouts on NXT. Well, actually, wasn't it when Rhea won the NXT Championship?
That's right.
She took it from Shayna.
That's right, yes. That's that, yes.
And, Shayna's second reign as NXT Women's Champion lasted longer than her first.
Yeah.
So, I knew it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's some bullshit.
I pretty much called it before the match even got underway. If you just about the top, well, pretty much the top of the show, I think, close to it. Anyway,
Get a food clutch. See, there's a word I couldn't say before.
well, I think you'd always get the Kirifuda clutch mixed up with the Kokita clutch.
Yes. So, bam.
Camera work was a little off on that one. Still know what happened.
What was cutscene? I think what was cool was we did the 2001 look back at Survivor Series,
Yeah.
the 2011 look back series,
Hmm.
and it's 2021.
Yeah.
Mind you, we could have talked about 91, but
Yeah.
97 was the more popular,
Yeah.
controversial one.
Yeah. Wow. That was an interesting move.
Oh yeah.
Very impressive outing tonight from Tony Storm. Liv Morgan almost got the same fate. Her backslide, kind of muscle. Tony Storm. And Tony knocking down Morgan. Tony Storm, nobody home. Morgan rolls through. Oh, what a move by Liv. Oh, Tony out. And a kick out by Storm. Oh, that headbutt from Tony Storm had Liv Morgan rocked. Waistlock standing, switch now by Morgan. Oh, my goodness! Morgan back on top. They're down, and Shayna Baszler saving the matchup. Or at least the elimination. And the fighting spirit, you got to admire Liv Morgan. No matter the odds. There knees to Tony Storm's face. And Baszler limited by Morgan. And now Baszler sent outside the ring. Now Morgan planning. Tony Storm with oblivion cover now. Hooks back leg. Elimination.
Yeah, there it is. Let the upper again.
Mm.
Big time win in this matchup for Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan slowing the momentum of Tony Storm. For a moment,
We're gonna have to go after this match.
4 members of SmackDown.
Okay.
Reason being is I don't know how the main event's gonna be.
Well, they generally, I've been noticing they generally show up at your place at like 11:30.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 11:15, 11:30.
Yeah.
Shotzi's legal. Shotzi made the tag. Banks makes the tag as well. And Shotzi from the top rope. Flash to Morgan.
The hell?
Now the boss works on the top rope. To say, this is how it's done. Banks with a frog splash. Cover now on Liv. Banks eliminates Morgan.
Well, there goes your theory.
Has been eliminated. 4-on-2 advantage Team SmackDown. Unwilling teamwork between Banks.
That sucks.
Now Ripley and Bianca Belair, the only team that remains for Raw. Keep up the big roll. Career lost herself. Looking for Riptide. No. This power. Unbelievable by Rhea Ripley. This is a showcase of confidence. What a vertical suplex. Covered out by Ripley. Hooks the leg and a kick out by Banks. Right now, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are best served not to be demoralized by the numbers disadvantage here. Just keep fighting on. Ripley gonna blow and a missile drop kick. Kick right on the money. Rhea Ripley trying to form some sort of rally for Team Raw. Not easy sleep on now Shayna Baszler. Bags out the back door. Oh, backside. Shotzi with Ripley. Head of offense with Shayna Baszler. Oh my goodness! I don't know where the worst that Shotzi landed high. Oh! Big cover on Ripley. Over the leg. And now it is 3-1. Belair is the ESP of Monday Night Raw.
3-1.
4.
4-1.
You got Sasha, Shotzi, Natalia, and Shayna. You only got Bianca left.
Yeah, so, I mean, unless they pull off a miracle, it looks like SmackDown's gonna win. Who won for the men's again?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so, assuming, well, I mean, there's still time, but if Bianca doesn't win, then it'll be SmackDown for the women, and then Raw for the men.
Yeah.
Back to Natalia again. Now, it's a one-on-one matchup between Bianca Belair and Natalia. No option for Natalia to tag. I think Bianca needs to focus on quick fall attempts, covers over the line, catch somebody by surprise. Like this. Baszler sent out of the ring. Natalia with a
That was a powerbomb, not a spine buster. Cool. Fuck, get these shit together.
What the hell? Stop.
Instead of trying to eliminate Bianca Belair and winning the thing, Team SmackDown are beating the hell out of each other. Has been counted out. Therefore eliminated.
Okay then.
That escalated quickly. Fuck.
I mean, okay, Shotzi and Sasha, okay, that's one thing, but then you got Shayna trying to play peacemaker. Sasha pushes Shotzi into Shayna. There's a mouthful. And
Yeah.
then she gets in and she couldn't hook the other leg, but still got it though.
You gotta give credit to Bianca Belair for hanging in there this deep into a matchup, being outnumbered, and once again in the Kirifuda clutch. Shot was out of it. Belair there's the power. Face first goes Baszler. Bianca Belair to eliminate Shayna does. And we're now down to Shotzi and Bianca.
I think Shotzi will get the win, put her over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't be anything wrong with putting Bianca over.
Yeah.
But I think if you want to take Shotzi to the next level, I mean, you got her working with Sasha. I think at some point there'll be a match for the women's championship. Or no, yeah, some point down the road. But you want to, give her some momentum to the next level. Start it here.
From the top, crossbody, rolled through by Belair. From the EST. Face first goes Bianca. Shotzi needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal. I keep hearing about TCB. The woman riding to the ring of the tank. She needs to keep
Pass to the back of the head.
top of Belair and cover to win it. Survivor Series. SmackDown and Belair takes it too. Maybe this is what Sasha Banks was afraid of. That Shotzi didn't have the killer instinct necessary to finish the job for Team SmackDown, which is great for us on Raw. Shotzi looking for a tornado DDT. Blocked by Belair. And now Bianca Belair with the power and the strength. Shotzi up on her shoulders. Yes, Bianca Belair. Can she do it?
Okay, down 3-1, and then come back to win now.
No, there's love for you.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah. So my man's got to bounce, get home.
yeah.
In time for his supports. Still got one match left, so either him or I will. Well, I don't know how I would, but I'm sure Matt will do a
Oh, yeah.
review and
I got this in my apartment in the PVR, so
yeah,
I'll only watch it anyways. But
at
this
least
was fun.
yeah, at least the main event, and Big E and Rowan. But yeah, I think maybe we could do more of these. Who knows?
That would be a lot of fun, man.
I mean,
Thanks for doing that.
yeah, this is just what we do a lot of times when we hang out. We'll just shoot the breeze, watch the show, have fun.
When my fucking card was working, we do play-by-play.
I'm sure we'll be able to get to that again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So for myself, Kyle, Matt, this is Survivor Series live stream. We'll catch you
Next week.
next week.
Bye.
See you guys.